Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is March 15th, 2019, and today is Friday morning. So no real major economic events of the day, but taking a recap of the markets and taking a look, the Forex symbols in terms of euro, it's setting up a head and shoulders formation, which is generally it's a upside down head and shoulders formation, and generally a bullish formation. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. Looking at the indices, Dow Jones remains strong, but the question is, will it continue its rally? It looks like everything is on a threshold right now, from Forex symbols to indices, and it may be a breakout situation today. Looking at gold and oil, still very steady. And lastly, looking at the stocks, Apple breaks out on the high side to 183. It's the first time it hit above this 170-ish level. But the question is, will it carry the market higher? Okay, and that's really the question of the day, and see what we can expect from today's trading. So this is not a perfect upside down head and shoulders. Obviously, we're looking here at the Euro USD on a 4-hour chart, and you can see that we had this, call it a little bit of a support level. We crossed it finally. We set up the head as what it's called, and that would be the second shoulder. Okay, it's a reverse head and shoulders, and the question is that will it continue going up? Okay, there's a resistance level at this 113.32, so it's really got to have some momentum in order to break out higher. Okay, so just be aware of that. But if it does, it could push it higher to 1393-ish level. Now we're behind a little bit what's going on in Brexit. Everything has been pretty much, the dust has been settled. Whether or not this is going to haunt us again is another question. However, looking at the GBP USD, we're pretty much steady here, okay? And we look like we made a double top. Now, not on a 4-hour chart, but if you look at a daily chart, you can see this double top quite clearly at this 133.11-ish level. And this is really resistance. This is nice resistance right there. So previous support is around a little bit further down, 131.85-ish level, but we're holding steady at this 132-ish level. Question is that are we going to sustain this and possibly continue this rally? That needs to be seen. Okay, even though that we had some nice rallies from this 125-ish level, and it's pretty much gotten stronger, I'd like to see this maintain its upwards momentum, maintain its strength if it really does look like it's going to break out. Now, lastly, looking at the Aussie dollar, we haven't looked at this, but this is what's nice. It's on a threshold. Okay, this is another one that's on a threshold. So I'd like to see it break above this 70.91-ish level, possibly getting to the 71-ish level. And if it does, this is what's going to pull all the other currencies higher versus the USD. Now, at the same time, okay, what happens when the dollar gets weaker? The Dow Jones gets stronger. Okay, so if we just jump quickly to the Dow Jones, just quickly, we'll see that it is solidifying here, but it does need to gain back its losses from last week to 26,000. We're only about 180 points below that. Now, the impetus to that could be the stocks. Now, ALCOA didn't follow through yesterday as we spoke about it, but if we look at Apple, okay, this thing bounced above this 175 level on March 11th and continued rallying. Now, this is real buying here. Okay, when you see this continued buying, it means that it's strong and it's a gap and go, several gaps and goes. That means that there are several days that it's on its upwards. Now, today it might exhaust it because today's the third day that it's happening. However, this would really be my impetus if it does push it higher. Okay, now looking at ALCOA, it brought us further down. So we're getting some mixed signals, and we are at certain thresholds with the Forex symbols, as I mentioned. So we need to see some follow through here for all these things to actually occur. Now, lastly, let's jump into gold and oil. Gold has been excuse me, this is oil, that's gold. Gold has been this morning rallying nicely, okay, in the past. If we look at that, there you go. You can see it on a 15-minute chart. 1303, it's above 1300. Our next resistance level, 1312. I'd like to see that actually frustrate. Now, let's see if we do get that massive rally today. So if this rally does come, then the Dow Jones may actually sell off, and we may see a correction in Apple as well. So, a couple of things could happen here. So I just want to get the confirmation. So my first thing is to look at the Aussie dollar to see if it's going to break above that resistance level, and then to see if the Dow Jones does solidify and get, start picking up momentum on the upside, and that may carry our markets higher. This is Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day and a beautiful weekend.